Hey, beautiful Sag. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing fabulous, Sagittarius, guys. I've got my coffee with you guys, and I'm telling you the energies are mixed today. So when I was doing the pre-shuffle, I kept seeing the sneaky-ass card. The sneaky link wants to make an appearance. Sagittarius, keep your energy strong. I don't know why I'm telling you that. It's just keep strong, Sag. Sagittarius, the Infinite Energy Oracle deck giveaway is coming up any single day now, and I'm hoping, guys, I am going to be doing the giveaway, so make sure you're a subscriber. That is how you enter the draw to win, and I will be announcing it, and I'm hoping very, very soon, guys. So, that being said, Sagittarian energy. What is the overall energy for Sagittarius? When I was doing the pre-shuffle on this deck, Sagittarius, the friendship card came out. Somebody wants to be your friend. Saggy. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So this person, discipline is here. Accomplishing whatever you set your mind to, using your imagination, and this person is thinking of you. Honoring your physical body, something to do with discipline and health. What's going on? Ooh. Surrender. They haven't let you go, Sag. They are not surrendering you your energy. They are not giving up. I know a lot of you don't want to hear that, but it's here. Fear. No, Spirit's saying this one. What's going on, Sagittarius? Oh, yeah. They're saying they have gained a new perspective on things, Sagittarius. And I'm telling you, they're sitting here wishing. See that energy cords, Sagittarius. They don't want to surrender. They do not want to cut those cords. You know, it's funny, Sag. The other night, because they believe they're wishing this power couple energy. They are imagining you and having a sexual energy. These are things that they can't see. They're imagining you sexually, Sagittarius. And they will not surrender this energetic cord. They still keep thinking about you and wishing for you and imagining you. And Sag, you know, to be quite honest with you, a lot of you, it could be pulling on your health, which is why you surrendered this person to begin with. But they still are sexually fantasizing over you. They are imagining you. They are wishing for you, which is, you know, you may have done a cord cutting. And still, they do not want to surrender you. Because they're feeling foolish, because you're building this empire. And they are haunted, Sag. They're having vivid dreams about you. Hey guys, I'm just going to tell you right now, some of these are trying to get in your dream space. You are not even looking at this person. You are building an empire. But despite the distance, they still feel the energetic cords toward you, which is keeping you connected, which is why they keep coming up in your reads. Even though you're not looking and focusing in on this person, Sagittarius, they're haunted. By these old wounds, you know what I'm saying? Which is why you could be feeling a lot of mixed signals. Because I'm telling you that the passion is here. They're trying to ignite your passions, Sagittarius. I am. Yeah, they're grieving. Since you've broken free, this is divine truth. They find you very mysterious, Sagittarius. So what the universe seems to be doing is that they are helping you to see things as they really are and bringing to light all that has been hidden. Even though you have broke free from this person, they grieve. They're pulling on your emotions. They're pulling on you sexually while you sleep, perhaps, affecting your dream space. Even though you may have done cord-cutting rituals, they haven't. This is a power couple. It's a very strong, strong connection. Sagittarius, even though you're cold and, you know, you're busy healing and you're busy building this empire, they have not released you. They cannot control. They have no discipline. They cannot control the way that they feel about you. Maybe they're getting out of control. Even though they chose an enemy of yours or a rival of yours, it ain't there. Not like the connection they had with you. So even though they could be with someone else, they energetically they're still holding on to you. And I can't make this up, Sagittarius. It is what it is. And that's what it is. You may be having a lot of dreams about this person, can't understand why. You know, many of you I know have done cord-cutting rituals. You've even asked the universe to intercede for you to cut these energetic ties. It's because they won't release you. Energetically, that is. Sag. What's this magnifying glass? Yeah, clarity. Very important details. Examining. This person sees you larger than life. And it's like they're being haunted. Things keep going over. Your memory haunts them. Your touch, your passion is haunting this person. Because evidently they got something that the universe wants them to see. Something is not the time. Yeah, because they're going through a tornado. A storm is brewing. They're all torn up. A total wreck. They could be going through a breakdown. Tragic ending. This person is like going through a tornado. There is a fire brewing, a storm brewing within this person. They could be having a mental breakdown, an emotional breakdown. That's why it is not the time. This is a fire element. This person was egocentric. And I'm telling you, it's a fire brewing within this person. Fierce, being unpredictable, wild. Power struggles they're going through. They're going through a tower. They're at a crossroads. Maybe they don't even understand what's going on with them. You are Phoenix rising from the ashes. You are the Querent. Oh. So they're going through a tower with this other energy. A tornado is brewing. Something is surfacing up in this person. Something to do with you here being in connection, I'm telling you. Something is about to be exposed. Something has happened during the winter season for this person. Maybe it's like, you know, your birthday, Sag, Christmas, New Year's. They're fighting and arguing about you. They're being haunted. Something is boiling up inside this person, and they could be having like a mental breakdown, a physical breakdown, or the person that they're with is going through that, but it's this person. Maybe they're talking a lot about you in their sleep, Sag, and this other energy is getting pissed off with them. Sagittarius, a storm is brewing within that relationship. And I think that the holiday seasons have triggered your person. They could be dreaming about you, calling your name out loud, bringing your name up, what we did. Oh, it's Saggy's birthday. I wonder what Saggy's doing for Christmas. Maybe they weren't fully present with the other energy during the Christmas seasons, thinking about you, thinking about your birthday, thinking about New Year's, Christmas. It's taking a toll on this person. They're restless. Something is changing drastically. And your person was wearing a mask toward this hiding putting on a show. They're wearing a mask to the karmic. And they are fantasizing about you. They're fantasizing about you sexually, imagining that they were with you. I think the karmic is picking up on their energy. They're wearing a false mask to the karmic. They are putting on a show and the karmic knows it. Because their goal is to come toward you. And this karmic knows it, and they're getting very emotional. They're very deceptive, and they know that your person is being deceptive with them. They know and they suspect that this person is imagining you, fantasizing about you. Hell, like I said, they could be calling your name out in their sleep or bringing your name up at Christmas time, your birthday. I remember Sag did this or that. They could be reminiscing memories, yeah, remembering. And this karmic is observing their actions, maybe checking on their phone. Are you thinking of Sag? If they may not, they're fighting and arguing about you. Memories, I'm telling you. Oh my God. This person is talking to the karmic about the things you used to do, places you used to visit. The hell knows? They might have taken the karmic to all your favorite spots. Like, the karmic ain't dumb here. They know something's up. They're fighting and arguing. And this Christmas season, your birthday season, has really triggered them into remembering all the places you visited, the fun you used to have. No doubt in my mind. Yep. It is the season. That's what this person, yeah. Oh, Sagittarius can fix everything. I remember how happy I was with Sag. I remember how beautiful Sag was. I remember, you know, how open Sag was, how warm Sag was, how grateful Sag was. Sag was handy. Sag could fix anything. Sag could do this. Sag could do that. I remember when Sag cooked this. I remember when Sag, you might have been a gardener, Sag. Sag had a beautiful garden. Sag had beautiful flowers and plants. Sag had this. Sag did that. I remember this one event that Sag and I went to. All of this is resurfacing in this person. Magnifying glass. This person thought that you were larger than life. Are you for real, Spirit? If this person has pictures of you, Sagittarius, they're actually pulling out a magnifying glass, looking at your pictures, close-ups of your things that you have done. Going over all the details, going over every little square inch of your pictures, fantasizing about you, imagining you. Give me a break here. Yes. how loving you were. And it's been rippling how passionate you were, how resourceful you were, how deep you were, how psychic you were, how sexy you were, how focused and determined you were. The Venus goddess of love, attraction. How graceful and charming and beautiful you were, how they loved you, how magnetism you were, how abundant you were, how happy you were. The Empress. Give me a break. The aha moment. Realizing. The epiphany. How bright you were. They're doing this comparison, Sag. Oh, Saggy, fireworks, passion, chemistry, and this snake frickin' hates it. You were able to see through this person's mask. You were able to see their facade. You were able to see through them. You were able to know what this person was thinking when they were thinking it. Oh, don't ever think this person. That's why you might be getting dreams of this person, because they're dreaming about you. Sagittarius, this is fireworks. Passion, chemistry, happiness, excitement, holidays. Remembering your kisses, remembering the sex you had, remembering how explosive this relationship was. The Magician. They're still holding a torch for you. Even though they may have someone else, you are the one that they're most attracted to. Sag. If I could turn back time, I'd give it all to you. That's what they're saying, Sag. They're down memory lane, and these holiday seasons have triggered this person immensely. There you are. High Priestess, single, confident, looking good, smelling good, intuitive, Wheel of Fortune. And they are still holding on to you, Sagittarius. They're not balanced without you. You brought balance into this person's life. You brought confidence into this person's life. You brought stability into this person's life. And I'm telling you, they could be going like a yo-yo here. Told you. They're in their feels. Passionate. You are the love of their life. And they're being haunted by your memories. They might be sending you sexual thoughts, even though they may not be intending to. That's where their brain is. They're stuck on you, Sag. They're trying to use all the tools necessary, maybe to keep you stuck on them, Sag. You brought them stability, joy, and these holiday seasons, these celebrations, are triggering the F out of them. They're emotional. They're hurt. Heavily burdened. Passionately. These passions are overwhelming to this person, especially through the holiday season. They can't control these emotions. They can't surrender. They can't control their thoughts. And this karmic damn well knows it. They're fighting and arguing, having conflicts about you. Like I said, they could be talking about you a lot, talking about you in their sleep, talking in the daylight hours. I remember what Sag did this. I remember how Sag cooked that. I remember how Sag did this, that. They're lonely with the karmic. And the karmic knows it. And the karmic thinks, this isn't fair. Are you still talking to Sag? No, I'm focusing in on my money. But you were the one that brought happiness and joy. That's what they're thinking, being your friend. Look, they're fighting and arguing about you, I told you. How loyal you were, how friendly you were, how outgoing you were. Everything you you touched turned to gold. Sag is building an empire. Sag is this, Sag is that. Even though there's distance, they're still lonely. They're missing you, Sag. And this karmic can't fill that void. Karmic is spying on them. They're feeling foolish. They're fantasizing about you. They could be defending you to the karmic in secret. You know what I mean? I told you. You're the star. They're hiding how hurt they really are. Yep, they want to, it's what they want to do. I told you, they see you as beautiful, passionate, handsome, taken as it resonates. They're drinking and trying to focus in on their work, but they're grieving. They love you. They can't stop thinking about you no matter what they do. They drink. Oh, maybe they had a big fight while they were drinking. This person, they're thinking of you, thinking of this love. They're thinking of Sag. The whole time. Since you've been gone, they're angry. And they're going through a tower. Something is brewing. Something is building up in this person. Because they can't forget you, Sag. They want your friendship. They would be happy if you... They can't stop reminiscing. High honor, high respect. Everything you do, Sag, everything about you is stirring up this person's emotions. They're still holding a torch for you. No matter what this person does, focus in on their work, focus in on their relationship, focus in on their friends. They're all talking about you, reminiscing the past. They might get together with their friends. Their friends keep bringing you up. Their workmates keep bringing you up. The people they hang out with. Hey, remember how Sag used to do this? Remember, oh my God, this karmic is getting driven nuts. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to see it. Would you stop talking about Sag? You're the Midas touch. They can't get you off their mind. They're very protective over you, Sagittarius. That's what's going on. They're defending you and protecting you from this other lover. Huh. They're lying to this other lover. They're lying. They're not over you. They're not. Nothing compares to you. It could be causing a breakup. That's the truth. They can't, you know, they can't stop talking about you. Your name is in everybody's mouth. Their friends, their coworkers, their chums, their buddies, this karmic, everybody keeps bringing your name up, or they're bringing your name up to everybody around them. They're like, who are you kidding here? Who are you deceiving? You're not over, Sag. They're being haunted. Even by family. Family's talking about you. Their friends are talking about you. Their associates. You know, I remember when you were with Sag, how much fun you guys used to have. Remember when Sag said this? Remember when Sag did that? Remember when Sag got out and planted that garden? Do you remember how great their garden used to grow? Do you remember how Sag did this? Everybody's talking about you, Sag. In a good way. Except for a certain few. And the more people talk about you, the more protective they get about you. And this karmic tries to talk down about you, the more they defend you. Family still talking about you, Sagittarius. Their friends, their co-workers, your name is in everybody's mouth these days, particularly through your holiday season, your birthday, Christmas, New Year's. They just can't shut up. I remember when Sag said this. I remember when Sag did that. I remember everything. You know, distance makes the heart grow fonder. So all these coworkers, all these friends, all these family members, all these people that knew you, Sagittarius, this person can't stop talking about you, and they are reminded, gee, I wonder what Sagittarius is doing. Wasn't it Sag's birthday? I wonder what Sag is doing for Christmas. I wonder what Sag did on New Year's. I remember when Sag and I used to do this. Do you remember when you and Sag used to do that? Oh my God. That's what's going on, Sag. So if you're dreaming about this person, thinking about this person, and you're busy working and focusing in on your empire, that is why. People can't stop talking about you. Take care.